My name's Ella. I'm going to be doing a Bootybarre workout with you. So if you've not done this sort of workout before, it is really good for strengthening your legs, your bum, your abdominals, so all around the core strength. It's good for very good for flexibility in your hips and hamstrings. It's a good all-rounder. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll start with warm up. You're going to need a bar or a makeshift bar. So something like a high back dining chair or a countertop if you're working in the kitchen, a table. Failing that, resting your hands on the wall. Something that's going to help you with your balance. Okay? Let's go. So to start us off, we've got a warm up. For your warm up, bring your feet together. Give your shoulders a roll by bringing them up, back and down. Good. Bring your hands onto your hips. We're going to begin by opening and closing through the feet. Turn out and in. So as you do this rotation, don't just turn your toes out. You want to turn out through the knees and also through the hips. Keep squeezing through the thighs. And do 2 more. Leave your toes turned out. Lift your heels coming up and down. So you're squeezing up into your calves, pulling your thigh muscles up and away from your knees and lifting tall through the crown of your head. Now whenever we work in a releve, you're working with whatever movement your feet will allow you to. So if you struggle with your feet and your ankles, your lift might just be a little kitten heel lift, or you might want to go bigger to a stiletto heel. If it doesn't suit you, keep it low. You don't have to do anything in releve. Good, just do 2 more here. Then lift up quicker, double time, up and down. Well done. Do 4, 3, take the legs wide. You're going to go side to side. Get just little bends and tap. That's good. Just let the arms hang down and then start to get a little bit of a twist. Twisting through the waist, into the upper body a bit. Through your back. That's it, keep going. And we're going to slow things right down. We're going to squat here, down, and then tap on the right. Other leg, slowly down, and tap. So this is a squat, not a plie. So you can push your hips and bottom back and down. Do those a bit quicker. Down, tap, down, tap. So tummy is in. Let me show you. Push back with your bottom. Good. Let's add some arms. Center, out, down, tap. As you are is fine, but if you like, instead of a tap, lift. Down, lift. Well done. Keep going with those. It doesn't have to be too high. And if you'd rather stick with the tap, then you stay with those. Do 4 more. 3, 2. On your right leg, tap out and in, back and in. Slowly, sorry, I went a bit quick then. Let's focus, front leg, pushing it down into the floor. Tummy muscles engaged. Now do it quicker. Out and in. So it doesn't have to be too big a movement. Think about your core, use your abdominals to help you balance. 3, 2, 1, leave it back. Now pulse. So we are bending that back knee down towards the floor. Sinking down. Try not to lean too far forwards on these ones. Now we're going to bring the hand to the thigh and then reach up. Keep your balance. If you're able to, reach down towards the outside of the foot and then reach up. Down and up. 2 more. Well done. Let's go with some singles with these. So down and up to the thigh or to the floor. Down, up, down, up. So you're getting a little bit of twist or just the thigh. Keep going. 3, 2, one more. Step it up and in. Other leg, slowly. Out, in. So let's focus on that front leg. Push the foot down into the floor. Use that leg to help you balance and keep your stability. Now do those quicker. Out and in. Tummy tight, shoulders level, hips forward. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, little pulses. Good. Let's bring the arms in so we can reach the thigh and then up to the thigh and up, or down towards the floor and then reach up. Obviously if you're reaching down you will be hinging forward at the waist. And again. Good, do 4 more here, thigh or floor. 2 to go. Singles here, down, reach, or to the floor. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Legs wide. We're going over to the right and then the left. Side to side. You can leave your hands on your thighs or reach down towards the floor. Just do another 4 of these. 2 more. Bring it into the center. Leave your legs straight, reaching down. Can you take your hands a little bit further back? Your shoulders come a little bit lower. Will your hands go any further? And then bring your hands back forwards and roll yourself back up. Well done. Release your shoulders, walk your feet closer in. Now we're ready for our main component. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit looser after that. You're going to need your chair or table or worktop, something to balance on. To start us off here, we're going to have our heels together with our toes turned out to the side. Now this exercise is called rolling through the feet, but you're going to do it, it's reverse rolling through the feet. So in some of the other Bootybarres, you will do rolling through the feet, which is your regular. This is rolling through the feet in reverse. So I'm just going to face you for a moment. Your heels are together with your toes turned out. Shoulders back, hands to the hip. First of all, lift your heels. So you're coming up to your toes. Bend your knees. Lower your heels down to the floor, then straighten up through the legs. Do that again. Up onto your toes. Bend the knees. Lower the heels to the floor, then come back up. We come up to the toes, releve, bend the knees. Now when you bend, whenever we do any form of plie, we want to try and keep the shoulders above the hips, so we're not sticking our bottom out. Can you do that quicker? You lift, you bend, lower the heels, straighten the legs. Up, bend, lower the heels, then straighten. Lift the heels, bend the knees, lower the heels, straighten. Lift, bend, lower. Keep those going. 4 more. Up, bend, lower. Squeeze up. Whenever you straighten your legs, squeeze your thighs and bring your inner thighs together. Just do 1 more. Step wider into second position. So with second position, your toes are turned out, your feet are wider than the shoulders. You can have the arm to the side, shoulders back, without tipping forward and sticking the bum out. Bring the feet together here. So this is first position. With your heels together, this is first. Knees are bending out to the side, so you can see that creates a diamond shape through the legs. Let's go back into second again. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Step back into first. Engage navel to spine. Step wide for 4, 4, come back in. Do that in 2 counts. Out for 2 and back in for 2. Same thing. Out and in. 2 more with the doubles. And then we're going to add in some singles. So here we go. Out and in. Let me face you so you can see the change. When we step it in, straighten the legs. Squeeze up. So you can leave it as you are with your heels down or come to a releve. Heels down, then releve. Heels down, releve. That's it, well done. Keep these going. Squeezing up into the legs. Watch the change. You passe. Toes tap to the inside of the calf. Now if that is too high for you, or if you don't want to releve, you could tap the ankle instead. 2 more. Bring your heels together and pulse it down here. So you've got first position pulses. Knees are pressed out wide, heels are squeezing together, arm to the side. Grand plie, go down for 2, up for 2. So when you lift, you want to squeeze. Squeeze your calves, squeeze your thighs. Press your heels together as you slide down. Slow and controlled without sticking your bottom out. Keep going down and up. Now the leg that is furthest away from the chair, put that foot in behind your other ankle. Your knee is turned out to the side. We start to pulse here. If it's too much with your foot off the floor, place the toes down. So both knees and feet are rotated out. Shoulders back, hand on the hip. Now your hips are currently facing straight forward. They're going to go from forward to down. Okay, so from here we're going to go out, in, out, in. So this is into an attitude. Now can you see my knee is still turned out to the side. I've still got my releve, but if you need to, pop your heel down. Let me show you facing you. Out and in. So knee is turned out. Hips are going from forward to down. Well done. Releve if you can. Now take the leg back and pulse it. Watch that you're not just bending the knee and pushing back. Knee turned out. Push back and squeeze with your glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step wide. Second position. Plie pulses in second. Knees and toes are turned out. We're going to do reverse rolling through the feet. Straighten your legs. Lift your heels. Bend the knees. Lower your heels down to the floor. Then straighten up through your legs. Do that again, up to the toes. Bend the knees. Lower your heels. Straighten the legs. Do 2 more slow there. Up to the toes. Bend the knees. Control it. Lower the heels down. Straighten your legs. 1 more time. Lift your heels. Bend the knees. Lower the heels. Straighten your legs. Now do those faster. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Lower the heels. Straighten. Up. Bend. Lower. Straighten. Lift. Bend. Lower. Straighten. Just 1 more. Now we're going to pulse it here. 7, 6. So heels are down. Knees are turned out. Now lift your heels. Reach over with the arm. Keep on pulsing up and down. Lower your heels. Bring the arm down. 3, 2, 1. Reach it up and over. Lifting your heels. Lower your heels. 3, 2. Lift your heels. Do the same thing, but now just for 2. Heels down. Heels up. Do that again. Heels down. Heels up. Keep going. Heels down. Heels up. Well done. Are you ready for it? Singles. Heels down. Heels up. heels down, heels up. Keep going, you've got 4, nearly there. 3, staying low, and place the heels on the floor. Bring your hands to the inside of your thighs. Stick your bottom out, so we're not rounding up in our back, our spine is long, knees are out, we're going to press out, in, press. Bring your belly button up towards your backbone. Now can you go fast with the legs? Press, out. Now go lower for 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch. Well done, reach down towards the floor, feel the stretch that gives you in the back of your legs. Roll yourself back up to standing, and now you're ready to do it on the other side. Well done everybody, I hope you're feeling alright so far. So if this is your first time doing this spa class with me, you will see that the first section, that isometric section that you've just done there, that is your longest section. You've got 2 more components which are shorter than this first one. Not any easier, but they are shorter, so it feels a bit easier. Let's go from the beginning then. Heels together, toes out, shoulders back, lift your heels, bend your knees. Lower your heels down, straighten up through your legs, do the same again, bring it up to your toes, bend the knees, slide in your back as though you're sliding down a wall. Do 2 more at that rhythm, up onto the toes, bend the knees, lower the heels, then straighten through your legs. Just 1 more like that please, up, bend the knees, lower the heels, then straighten your legs. Quicker this time, lift. Bend, lower, straighten, lift the heels, bend the knees, lower the heels and straighten. Remember when you straighten you want to squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your thighs away from your knees, you've got 4 more, keep going. Is your chin away from your chest? Do you feel like you're dropping your head every now and then to look at your feet? Try not to look at your feet, keep looking forwards. Good, step and wide, out to second position. So remember here in seconds, our knees are pressing out towards our little toes. We're sliding our back as though we're sliding down a wall. The abdominals are drawn in. Now step it into first, bring your heel in. Reaching over with the arm. If you don't want to do arms, leave your hands on your hips. Otherwise you've got that little reach. 8 more here, keep making the diamond shape with your legs. 4, 3. Now step wide, this time 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Go into first position. Reaching over. 4, 3, 2. Open up, go for 4, 3, 2. Come together. 4, 3, 2. Do it again. Chin away from the chest. Abdominals drawn in. Let's break it down to 2. Reach up and over. Same thing. In. Keep going. You've got 2 more of the doubles. 1 more time. Are you ready for some singles? Out. In. Out. In. Now when we come in, let's bring the legs together. Straighten and squeeze the thighs. You can stay with those, or you releve as you come in. Lift your heels, lower the heels, lift the heels, down, up. Keep going, 4 more. 3. Watch for the change. You tap the toes in. Passe. Down, tap. Remember to squeeze into your supporting leg. If it's too much, just tap to the floor. And then hold it in here. Pulse. Pulsing in first position. Heels together. Toes turned out. Shoulders back. Well done. Grand plie. Down for 2. Up for 2. So we're sliding down as though you're sliding your back down a wall. Thinking of your posture. Your chin is away from your chest. Your heels are pressing together to create a little more resistance. 2 more. Well done. Now the leg that is furthest from your chair, hook that foot in behind the other one. Knees are still turned out. And when you're ready, you're starting to pulse. If it is too much with this foot off the floor, place the toes down and then pulse it there. Otherwise, you're still up with the foot lifted. This one is in a releve, or if you need to, if you can't really burn in, pop your foot down. Keep moving if you can, guys. So hips are forward, they're going to tip down as the attitude here. Out, in, tip. So your knee is turned out. Toes come towards the midline of the body. 2 more singles. Hold it back and pulse it. Press back, back. Try not to twist your hips out to the side. They're either forward or slightly down. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out wide. Nearly there with this section, guys. You're doing really, really well. So from here, we go into our rolling through the feet again. Straighten your legs. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Lower your heels. Straighten up through your legs. Do that again slowly, up to the toes. So with these slow ones, let's really perfect that control. That movement, up to the toes, sliding down, lowering your heels, straightening your legs. One more time, slow. Bend the knees, lower the heels, straighten the legs. Are you ready now? A little bit quicker. Lift, bend, lower, straighten, up, bend, lower, straighten. Good. Just one more of those. Plie pulses, heels down, arm out. 7, 6. So we want to keep this pulsing down and up going, but now lift your heels up, reach over, get that stretch. 4, 3, 2. Let your heels go down. 4, 3, 2. Reach it up and over. Do the same again, go down. And then take it up and over. Ready to cut down, you're onto your 2s. Heels down. Heels up. Do it again, heels down. Lift your heels. Keep going. With a smile on your face, because you're having fun. Onto your singles, let's do it. Down, lift, down, reach. Keep those feet going. Heels down, heels up. Almost there, 2 more. And then lower your heels. Bring your hands to the inside of your thigh. Stick your bottom out and go a little lower in your legs. Start to push the legs. Out, in, out, in. Pull your tummy muscles in. Ready? Quicker, go. Well done. Can you go a little bit lower for these last ones? 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch. Well done. Reach down towards the floor. Roll yourself back to standing, head up last, shoulders back and down. On the other side. So bring yourself to the other side of your chair. Excuse me. Okay, so this second section is your flexibility section, and we usually start flexibility with some grand battements. Now let me just go through a quick thing with technique. Heels are together, toes are turned out, and you want to keep that rotation. When you start moving, you want to keep that rotation through the feet. So we don't just start pointing the toes forwards and backwards. If you were to stop in the centre, you would have your heels together, toes out. So you would be able to stop in first position. If your toes go forward, you're not going to have that first position, okay? So do try to keep the when you bring your leg back, as we start lifting the leg, just watch that with that lift it doesn't cause you to start twisting your hips to the side. You want for these ones to keep your hips facing forward. So let's just start and see how we go. Forward and back. So for these first ones, we want the legs to stay straight. Both of your legs are straight. So with that turnout, it doesn't have to be big. If you feel comfortable with it, start to lift the leg up a little bit higher. It doesn't have to go any further back, but if you do want to lift your leg higher behind, let's just have a little hinge at the waist so we don't go into our back too much. You can use the arm, side and reach in, but if you prefer, hands onto the hip is also fine. 4, 3, 2, we've got a slight change. Attitude up in front, up, back, back. Can you see? A little bit like when we were doing our attitudes behind. The knee is rotated out and the toes are towards the midline of the body. Keep going with those. Lift, back, lift. 2 more, bring the arm to the side. Now bring the knee towards your elbow. Up, tap it back, lift, tap, lift, tap. So the knee is coming wide now. Crunching into the waist and then tapping behind. Keep going, you've got 4, 3. Bring the knee towards the elbow. And now that leg comes in and out. The other leg and the upper body is still. 2 more. Leave the leg to the side and begin to pulse. If this is too high, have the leg a bit lower. Little squeezes, little press backs. 8, 7, 4, 3. Use your toes, figure 8, in and out. So you're using your toes to draw a figure 8, but then you want to let your knee and your hip follow that movement. In and out. A little bit quicker. In, out, in, out. So you've got a little bit more swooshing. You can use your arm as well. In, out, in, out. Go quicker. In, out, in, out. 4, 3, 2. With a flick. In, out, flick. In, out, flick. Or if the flick doesn't suit, you tap. In, out, tap. In, out, or little lift. There you go if you like. 4, 3. And then grab that leg. Bring your heel up towards your bottom. Now try to stand with your knees close together. If you want a little bit more stretch, tip forward at the waist with your hips facing down. Now we're going to bend our supporting leg. Down and up. If you want to be more upright, you can be here. Single leg squats in effect. Down and up. 2 more singles. 7 pulses. Down, stay low. 5, 3, 2, do that one more time, another 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Push it up. Now that leg that you're standing on, you want to stretch the hip on that side. Foot to the opposite leg, knee presses out, and then sink it down, little bend. Good. Let's do those on the other side. So bring yourself round onto the other side of your chair. So to start off with your grand back ones, heels are together with the toes turned out, hips are forward. Ready? Leg furthest from the chair. 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's start small, it doesn't need to be big. And you can keep it small. A lot of the time it's about getting your precision, isn't it? Making sure you don't put any extra stress on other parts of the body. If you're happy with it though, start to lift a little more. So it might be that you want to lift higher in front but still leave it as a tap. Or you can lift further behind, but if you want to, you hinge forward at the waist, just so that we're not putting too much pressure onto the back. Arm is optional. Last two, have a look at the change. So we've got the attitude. Up, back, up, back. You don't have to lift the leg behind. If you want to do it as a tap, that's fine. Good, you've got 4 more. And then bring the arm out to the side. Knee towards the elbow. Knee, tap, knee, tap. If your knee doesn't want to come that high, it might just be a little bend for you. Work within your range of movement, but try to challenge yourself where you can. Do 4 more, guys. Keep working, supporting leg lovely and strong. You're going to bring the knee up and hold it up. Bring it in and open. So your other leg doesn't move. We're fixing the upper body still also. Chin off the chest, remember. Smile on your face. And then press it back, hold it back, little pulses. Option, lower with the leg. Keep pressing, you've not got many more. 8, 6, and we've got those slow figure 8s. 3, 2, 1. In and out. In and out. Smooth and slow to start. Good, then a bit quicker. In, out. Hand can stay on the hip or use the arm as well. In, out. Good. Okay, we've got a few faster ones here. In, out. With a flip. In, out, flip. In, out, flip. Or tap. In, out, tap. In, out, tap. Or you've got the lift. In, out, lift. Last 4. 2 more. And then grab that leg that was coming out to the side. Bring your heel up towards your bottom. Knees close together. If you're able to and you want more of a stretch, hinge forward slightly. So let's square our hips. The hips are either forward or down. Bend your supporting leg, down and up. Single squats. Pull your tummy muscles in. 4 more singles. And then 2 more sets of 7. Go here. 7. 5, 3, 2, 1. Same again to finish. 7. 5, 3, 2, 1. Push it up. The leg that you were standing on, bring that one across to the other thigh. Knees pressing out to the side. Sink it down. Lovely stretch for your hips, your thigh and your glutes. And then rest. Let's go to the other side. You've got 1 more bar section. Okay. So for these ones, leg that is furthest from the chair, you're going to lift it up and down. 1, 2. This section is really short. A good one to finish on though. Short but effective. 2 more. Now bring your leg up. Bend your knee, so you've got about a 90-degree bend there. Your foot is behind you, and you're going to do little pushbacks. Squeezing into your glutes as your leg presses back. Back, in. Now we're going to add on to that. So you push back, in, up, down, back, in. Can you see my leg isn't going very far? I'm not kicking back, I'm just pressing, squeezing. Do those double time. Back, in, up, down. Are you straightening your supporting leg? If you're not, pull it up and straighten it. Back, in, up, down. Back, in, up, down. Keeping the knee bent at the side. We are pulsing. Up, up, 6, 5. We're going to keep pulsing, but now straighten the leg. Up. We've got a little combination move. 3 pulses here at the side. 3, 2, then sweep your leg forwards. 3 pulses to the side, sweeping forward. 3, 2, 1, sweep. 3, 2, instead of the sweep, we've got our attitude. 3, 2, 1, attitude with the knee. 3, 2, 1, knee comes up. 3, 2, 1, lift. We're going to reverse it. 3 attitudes. 3, 2, sweep it out to the side. 3, 2, 1, sweep. 3, 2, 1. Remember that supporting leg, still pulling up, still straight. You've got 4 more. Up, 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 lift. Nearly there, guys. Just 1 more. And rest. Cross that leg over in front of the other one. And then reach over with the arm. Now without pulling on your chair, just take that hand in front of the other one. Come a little bit lower through the shoulders. Pull your tummy muscles in and feel a bit more of a stretch in your lower back area. And then relax that. So last one then, we're just going to do it on the other side. You're nearly finished. You've got some abdominals to do after this. So do you remember your first move was where you had your leg to the side, and then you've got those single leg raises. Hand can be on the hip, or you could bring your arm out. Are you ready? Singles here, go. Up, down, up, down. Now your leg might not go very high. You work as high as you can. Whatever your range of movement lets you do. We all have good days and bad days. Bring the leg up and hold it. Now bend your knees so your foot is behind. Hand to the hip. Little push back. Straightening through your supporting leg. Pulling up through the waist as well. You don't want to collapse here. We have the extra lift. So you push it back. In, up, down. Back, in, up. As you push back, a little squeeze in the bum. Lift to the side. Back, in, up, double time. Back, in, up, down. Back, in, up, down. Well done, keep it going. You've got 4 more. 3. You're going to keep your knee bent at the side. Pulse it here. 6 more. 4, 3. Straighten the leg and keep pulsing. You're good. Ready for your combination move. 3 pulses here. Go to 3, 2, then straight leg, sweep it forward. 3, 2, 1. Sweep. 3, 2, 1. Sweep. And then ready to add on the attitude. Knees out to the side, toes are to the midline. Up, up, up. Lift. Do that one more time. 3 of the attitudes. 3, 2, big sweep of the leg out. 3, 2, if your hips have enough, you can always just tap. 3, 2, but if you can, go big. 3, 2, 1, you're halfway on those. You've got 4 to go. Come on, you got this. Nearly there. Then you get that lovely stretch after. Do that one more time, please. And that's it. Good. Cross that foot over in front of the other one. Stretch over with the arm. Let your hip come out. This top hand can go slightly in front of the other one. Bringing the shoulders lower, pushing your bottom back, but just try not to pull on your chair. You end up in a tool. And that's where we're heading anyway. So if you've got a mat, grab your mat. Let's come down and just do a little bit of the work for the abdominals. So for this first exercise, guys, come down onto your forearms. You've got your elbows underneath your shoulders. However, if that is uncomfortable, if you find that you're stressing your shoulders or your neck, you can always come down and lie on your back. So that's an option for you. Lift your feet off the floor. Now we're going to pedal our bicycle. Now this bicycle is a small bicycle, it's a mini bicycle. Imagine that you've got quite a low saddle, so you can't fully stretch your legs away. Bring your belly button in towards your backbone and hold it in to help protect and support your lower back. If you need to go onto your back and pop your head down, then do. Now we're going to stretch the leg out one at a time. Hold it, then change. Change it over, and again. So you're pointing your toes, squeezing into your thighs, just like you were when you were at the bar. You've got your full bicycle now, so all the way. Pedal, pedal. Lovely long legs, stretching down, lengthening and squeezing those legs. 4, 3, we're going to go in reverse, back the other way. That's it, well done. Keep these going. Last 8 to finish, and that's it. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come down onto your back if you're not already. Hug your knees in. Gently just let yourself rock from side to side. Then if we roll over onto our front, back extensions to finish here. So option 1 for you with your back extensions is to have your elbows resting on the floor and your forearms down. You're not going to use your arms to push up. I'd like you to use your back muscles to lift. Option 2 would be to bring your hands into your lower back. And you can just rest them there or lightly clasp your hands. Option 3 is with your fingers to your temples, looking down towards the floor. Try not to lift your head, because that's going to put a lot of pressure on the back of your neck. So when you're lifting, keep looking down at your mat. If you need to keep the arms down, then do. Keep your feet on the floor. You've got 4 more. Slowly up, slowly down. Just 2 more to finish. And then rest. Press yourself up onto your hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Scoop under, bringing your belly button towards your backbone. Hold it there. I'm going to quickly change the music. Just for our little stretchy bit. We haven't got loads of stretches to do, because you probably felt at the end of each section that you're doing bar, we have a little stretch for the main muscles that we've used. So we don't have a huge stretch to do here. But just come back, bottom to your heels, reaching out with the arms, let your head come down. And then come back onto your knees, step forwards with one leg, do a little tuck under with your hips, and let your body weight shift forwards onto that front leg. Just watch that your knees don't creak forwards over your toes. Then if you place your hands either side of that front foot and gently ease back with your hips, coming into a hamstring stretch. If you like, lift your toes up off the floor. Then bring that front leg back in. Swap it over and do that on the other side. So little tuck in your hips, body weight then comes forwards. Hands can come either side of the foot, and then gently ease back into your hamstring stretch. Toes can be down or lift. And then bring that front leg back in. Tuck your toes under, press back into your heels, and then rebuild your spine, coming slowly back up to standing. Let your shoulders and head come up last. Facing forwards with your feet hip width apart. Let's roll towards the floor, chin to chest, forehead to breastbone. Arms heavy as you come down. Just hold it there for a moment. Relax your shoulders, your neck. See if you can go any lower. And then rebuild your spine. Come slowly back up to standing. Shoulders and head coming up last. Good. Do a few little shoulder rolls there. Just allow them to roll up, back and down. sliding your shoulder blades down your back, your chin off your chest, lifting through the crown of your head, and you are done. Well done. Give yourselves a clap. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you felt the benefit of it, perhaps working muscles that aren't used to working in sort of such everyday life, especially around the hips. You get a lot of movement into your pelvis. So you will notice that if you keep doing it, your flexibility, your mobility around your hip area is massively going to improve, as well as strength and everything too. So I hope you got on all right, and I'll see you next time. Bye.